sidewalk open, but you cuff his wrist. Try to bury that clip, try to make it not exist, but the footage don't flinch. Truth don't twist, whole city in the comments like remember this. Lieutenant Chance, that's fam, that's kin. 2 suits on his back, they jump right in. No threat, no swing, just brown skin. Then they hit him with the lightning, watch them spin. Hit the ground, body shaking, breath thin. Scars on the side, can't erase that stin. Explain that, chief, where the car's at. 2-on-1 with a prong, with a law at. We gon' feel that.
Am I gonna be famous too? You're gonna put me on your YouTube video?
Sacramento, we watching. Step out the car, phone up, stay calm. Sidewalk under my feet, that's my front lawn. Public space, that can my lucky charm. Only thing I'm shooting is dot in my palm. Sacramento Community Watch, we roll deep. Aunties, uncles, young ones out the whole street. We the eyes when they try to move in low key. Press record, press them back, let the world see. You a public servant, then serve that truth. Don't swing on my rights, don't snatch my proof. First Amendment, ink in my...
Hey folks, welcome in. I'm your host, Reno News Now, here on the Sacramento Community Watch channel. I also go by the ADHD Auditor. Welcome in, folks. As with me, as always, are my co-host and chief of the Sacramento Community Watch channel, Chief England. How you doing tonight, sir?
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us. What's up? I'm doing good, man. How you doing tonight?
Oh man, I have been busy from this week. Oh my gosh, with all the breaking news with what's going on with Reno PD.
Yeah.
Oh my, we were building stuff all the way up and finding news articles to bring to you guys to for this live stream all the way up until the very last minute here, folks. Just a lot going on tonight. So, going to be a little bit different tonight. We're not going to be featuring a lot of videos tonight. As a matter of fact, we're going to probably cover them towards the end. But we're going to be covering a lot of stuff with what's going on with Washoe County tonight. But before we get into that, we're going to go into a little housekeeping. As far as housekeeping is concerned, as always, with the Chief's court case, nothing's happened on it. Even today, I've looked into it. Nothing's happened. We do have some information. We're going to kind of go over what's going on with his judge later on in the show, so stick with us on that. But as far as the other housekeeping bit of information, Chief has a video, but he just went off screen. Chief, where are you at?
How about that, guys?
Okay. So we got some breaking news out of Sacramento, ain't that right?
Yeah, so apparently there was shots fired here in Sacramento in Oak Park. I'm going to bring you guys this video. I believe it's KCRA bring us this footage.
Yep.
Right now, too, this is out of Sacramento's Oak Park neighborhood, and we understand there's a standoff underway right now with a suspect who is in a vehicle. This is happening at 12th Avenue, just east of Highway 99. This is not all that far from the Oak Park Market.
This is all happening at two scenes right now. Just after 1:15 this afternoon, we know officers responded to reports of a shooting. This was on Washington Avenue, and they found a man who had been shot. Now, officers are trying to get who they believe is the suspect in that shooting out of a car on 12th Avenue. But as you look at the map here, you can see that those two separate incidents right now are pretty close together.
I looked it up. It's about it's a little bit less than a mile apart. So trying to figure out if they are connected. But what we do understand right now is there are armored vehicles in this street and crisis negotiators trying to get this suspect to safely surrender. The police department obviously asking people to avoid this area. So we're on scene. Okay, so we do know that these scenes are connected. So 115, the shooting happening on Washington Avenue. And then right now we have the standoff situation about 0.8 miles away if you drive in Oak Park neighborhood on 12th Avenue, just east of 99, close to the Oak Park Market.
Yeah, and you can see right here from the live picture from the ground, we know the road is closed from 35th Street to the Highway 99 ramp. So no traffic is getting through in both directions here. We know that, again, Sacramento police are involved in a standoff with a person suspected of shooting a man. You can hear some more sirens there in the background. So, again, another very active scene here in Sacramento as they continue to try to figure out this situation. Again, we know there are two separate incidents we know are connected within less than a mile of each other here. So a very busy scene here in the Oak Park neighborhood.
Okay, so we do have our crews on scene at both of these breaking stories that we're following this afternoon. We have crews out there. We're sending more crews trying to get you the latest information, and we will have the latest for you coming up in less than an hour.
So,
Yep, and thank you so much for that.
I actually have more information on that story. So, what's crazy about it is that my aunt lives in this area, and on the live telecast of the shooting, her house was actually one of the houses that were blocked off by the police tape. So now she states that the guy had a gun to his head at the Oak Park Market. And the police negotiators were speaking with him. They were able to get him to put the gun down, and he was placed into custody. And also the police had about 4 to 5 blocks, blocked off for this incident. So it must have been very major. And then there was also reports that police were running around with rifles, telling people, were actually screaming at people, telling them to get in the house, go inside, and things of that nature. So it was chaotic, straight up chaotic.
Yeah, and you can check local Sacramento news for any further updates. They said they were going to have updates later on tonight. So, give them a shout out over there at KCRA. It looked like that's who the local station was. Thank you guys for helping us out there. As well as other piece of not troubleshooting. What am I talking about? Housekeeping. We want to thank Walt K9067 for being a Sacramento Community Watchman for 17 months. You can join over at the Sacramento Community Channel for $1.99 a month and become a virtual watchman, folks, and get access to exclusive content. So thank you for being a member.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of helps us out in the long run. Of course, if you want to help us out, you can always send us super chats or super stickers. We shout you out all the time. If you do that, definitely thank you guys. But if you want more bang for your buck, go ahead and leave a donation down in the Cash App. The links are down in the description. As well as what's down in the description, lots of things, folks. All the links to the videos and news articles that we're going to be covering tonight. We got links to help us out for future live streams. You can give us banger content and let us know what's good out there, and we might cover it. Also down there is a link to our merch store, and as well as to all the channels in the Sacramento Community Watch Network.
Yep. Check out that
merchandise, folks.
Check out
that merchandise. Micah Walt, thanks for joining us tonight. And 420-8123. Peace, man. How's it going?
Yeah, we got some good kids tonight, so buckle in. We're gonna cover some videos towards the end, though. So
yeah, we're going to have feature presentations towards the end, but what we're going into is going into a new segment here. Let me see if I can get it to pull up here. Give me just a second here, and here we go.
Bad boys, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you?
What's up, Washoe County? What the is going on with your local government? Oh my goodness gracious!
You guys, we got
goodness gracious.
We got controversy in Reno, Reno Police Department.
This is something that we normally don't do. We're breaking the mold, folks. Here, we're doing a live news segment, actually. So we're going to cover some breaking news that's happening out of Washoe County. In case you haven't heard, Reno Police Chief Catherine Nance and 5 others have been put on administrative leave. for policy violations within Reno PD or Reno City policies and procedures. So, mind you, police officer can break the law and they can get away with it, but the policy and procedure, paid vacation, folks. So, what we're going to do is first cover some of the stuff that we've helped uncover in some of the tyrants that are going on with inside the Reno Police Department, and hopefully somebody's watching in Reno, in the government, and is willing to kind of look into these things as well. But some of them they may already know here. So the first thing we're going to cover is where did it go here? Excuse me, folks. We've got just a lot of stuff on my screen here, and I'm trying to find the right one. Here we go. Our tyrant wall. So as you folks know, we do have a lot of tyrants on our tyrant wall here. We got Christian Hoyt, who illegally detained and arrested Chief England. We got Anthony Sotelo, which we commonly refer to as Tony the Tyrant, because we want to
be famous too. You're gonna put me on your YouTube video.
And
Do you see the color that I am?
Yeah, so we know him. So then there's Washoe County Sheriff's Office Deputy Key, who illegally detained journalists. And Sabrina Sweet, she runs the CARES campus, and she's just a tyrant and doesn't know her place. Doofy Torres, Torres as well.
There he is.
Oh, what?
He was. That's Torres. He's the one who was on that video where they were trying to question or try to identify the officers. That's the Torres right there.
Oh, that was Doofy Torres. Oh, okay. Well, we got to let Reno Cop Watch know. So then we got Tyler Bear. He was a termed RPD officer. As it states here, he had 700 plus explicit images, and he also arrested one of our watchmen. And then, of course, there's Brian Crazy Eyes Christensen, who battered me with his bike because he felt that he could. So we're actually going to be covering...
Let's be clear on Bear, though. Bear had 700 explicit pictures of women that he stopped and detained in his phone.
Stopped and detained, yes. Took for insurance, but copies of personal and intimate images. Or took the phone. Oh, he took people's phones. That's what it was. He took people's phones to get their insurance information, but then he went in and dug into their phones to find the explicit images.
Yep.
So we're going to cover. I'm going to pull it up on the screen. Where did it go here? Add to stage. This is not working for some reason. What do I got to do? I got to pull this off first. There we go. Okay, and then can I add this to stage? There we go. StreamYard, folks. It's got some bugs in it. So, the former Reno police officer, this is Tyler Bear here, faces federal indictment charges for civil rights violations. And what wound up happening is he could face years behind bars. So, the feds are trying to keep him accountable here. Here, I'm just trying to read through this here. It says, Bear willfully deprived an individual of the right to be free from unreasonable search and seizure by taking her cellular phone during a routine traffic stop and unlawfully seizing sexually explicit photos from her phone off of her phone. And mind you, folks, there was other police officers. I believe in this article it even said that there, if I remember this correctly, because we covered this before on live streams, they wound up having other officers within like Sparks PD and Reno PD know that he was spreading these things around. They knew he was doing this, and that thin blue line, folks, wound up, trying to protect him, and eventually they couldn't. But there's an update. Let me pull that up on the screen here. Reno this is as of February 5th. Reno's recent police settlements reach $500,000 across 2 cases involving this officer. It says here, the city of Reno paid $200,000 to 2 plaintiffs in a lawsuit involving a Reno police officer. The case stems from traffic stops conducted by Reno police officer Tyler Bear, which Bear allegedly copied intimate photos from smartphones belonging to women he pulled over during traffic stops.
Ew.
And apparently I don't pay for this is Reno, and shout out to Bob Conrad. We're using his website to bring you the story, but I don't pay for his subscription, unfortunately. But yeah, go check it out. The link's in the description. So, I mean, why wasn't he arrested by Reno PD? Why wasn't he arrested by Sparks PD? If the Sparks police officers knew about this, you know, where's the internal accountability? There is none because of that thin blue line. It's just downright silly. So that kind of gets us into. Go ahead.
What we have here is it looks like a little bit of corruption within the Reno Police Department, and what you guys are going to notice is we have multiple officers connected to multiple cases, connected to multiple indictments, investigations, and we're just asking what's going on with Reno Police or the whole Washoe
and it's not just Washoe County, folks. We're going to get into judges too. We're going to be like drawing some lines here because we can, but we have no proof, you know, that they're interconnected, but it leads you to wonder, you know, I'm not trying to draw conspiracy theories here, but, you know, just looking at it on face value, there seems to be lines and there's people not doing things because of the government club. So the next thing is, how do I want to go about this? So why don't we take this back to January? Okay, so recently back in January, a district court judge, Bridget Robb, announces retirement after stalking allegations, folks. So this judge in Washoe County courts was...
put it up.
No, it says here, Washoe County second... Bring her face back up there. Okay.
You want to be able to see her.
So this judge here, folks, was stalking a lawyer,
and the partner,
and
right?
What was that?
And their partner, right? Both two lawyers.
Yeah. Well, here. Actually, I think I got a video on this one here. Hold on, let me pull that up here. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna pull up this video here.
Well-respected judge now being accused of stalking a young lawyer. Court papers claim she followed her around hundreds of times. Why? As Ann Mercogliano reports, jealousy may have gotten the best of her.
This prominent judge is being accused of stalking. The alleged victim has been identified as a lawyer who was dating the judge's ex-boyfriend.
The judge is accused of following the woman approximately 300 times.
The judge is being called a spurned lover, obsessed with her ex's new girlfriend.
Good afternoon, Kelsey Banu.
Lawyer Kelsey Banu obtained a temporary protection order against Judge Bridget Robb. She's accusing the Reno, Nevada judge of stalking me approximately 300 times over the last year and a half. I no longer sleep peacefully. The judge allegedly stalked the attorney at her home, her boyfriend's home, restaurants, even a Pilates studio where she works out. This video allegedly shows the judge's Jeep outside the Pilates studio. The instructor was so concerned, she stepped out to see what was going on. And this image is said to show the judge's car at the lawyer's house. At one point, the ex-boyfriend allegedly sent the judge a text saying, "I need you to stop driving by my house and Kelsey's house, please."
I believe that a judge has an obligation to give back to the community.
The judge has not been charged, but the uproar has led her to announce she is retiring effective in 2 weeks. Jaden Urban is a reporter at KTVN2 News, Nevada.
With someone who's been a judge here in this area for about 20 years, it's a shock to many people. You know, this is someone that a lot of people voted for and put their trust in.
And there's a development in the story we brought you earlier this week about the judge and his wife.
Okay, that's a different story. So, but this judge is in over Washoe County courts. So she's above like the Reno PD judicial court. So she's like a county judge. And she probably goes over temporary protection orders. She goes over stalking cases. And yet she's stalking. She's committing crimes.
Of course.
And then what happens? She's doing these things, or allegedly. And as part of the government club, if you just up and retire or up and quit or up and leave, it goes away. And they get their retirement. It's just,
Exactly
it is
right.
just so sad.
Right there.
So that leads me to another thing here too, is we're going back to Chief's case that I mentioned earlier at the beginning of housekeeping. Let me pull up my screen again.
Check this shit out.
So District Court Judge Steinheimer removed from all of her cases by a judicial court order. This is Chief's judge on his appeal at the county level. They just up and removed her. Don't tell us why. And they just say it's for personal reasons. Now, my question is she's in the same court. She's in the same judicial court system. Actually in the same, not like it's not like family court or whatever court subsystem. She's in that subsystem too.
Yep.
So my question is she being unassigned from all these cases because she knew that she was that the other judge was stalking an attorney?
It's
because she's no longer credible. What's going on? Why is she being removed from the case? They're not telling anybody.
Yeah, they're very tight-lipped on any information that's handed out to the public. They're going to say the least and, put up a story, some sort of, fairy tale or Disney bull crap.
And that happened on February 24th. So then here it is coming up this week, March 9th. And Reno Police Chief and executive staff under investigation and placed on leave because they weren't following policies and procedures. So now we got, and they're not only that, these people are being criminally looked at too by the Post or by the state boys now too. So the chief and her unknown top 5 executives in various divisions within the department are gone. So what are they doing? They're paying about $2 million to the Washoe County Sheriff's Office to have the deputy chief or deputy sheriff come in and play chief of police, and they're going to pay Washoe County Sheriff's Office for additional executive staff members to come in and fill the gaps. I mean, we need to get the feds in here and investigate this stuff. I agree with you, Mary Jennings. They all should be investigated. And there's corruption from the top down, and it needs to be investigated.
Immediately.
As a matter of fact, I think I got a video about this too. Here, hold on. Is this it? Here, hold on.
Steinheimer has
this is about the Connie.
From all cases, according to an administrative order filed earlier this week. It is signed by Chief Judge Egan Walker, and we spoke with him today about the impact this will have on current court cases in operation.
Down to
I'm sorry, I forgot about it. Had a video on
Connie
this.
Steinheimer is not authorized to take any action on any pending or active cases following the temporary removal issued to her by Chief Judge Egan Walker. This decision putting more strain onto the Washoe County court system following Judge Bridget Robb stepping down on February 6th, following allegations of stalking that were brought against her.
That means there may be some delays. I'd be a liar if I said there weren't, and I won't do that. But
including my case.
Every case matters. to us and to every one of the other judges whom I'm privileged to work with.
Now, cases will need to be reassigned to help with the workload and to keep things running as smoothly as possible.
Justice Herndon is very aware of the challenges we have, and they've been very responsive to our request to commission senior judges to cover dockets, to commission senior judges to cover individual cases.
No reason has been released for the temporary removal of Judge Steinheimer. And as things develop and judges take on extra cases, Chief Judge Egan Walker leaves us with this message.
And I assure the public every day, every case, we will do our level best to make sure that we administer justice in a way that people need.
And that was from Colo.
Is that right? Is that right?
We'll oh, there's more. I'm sorry.
District is now down 2 judges, according to a press release sent out this afternoon. One attorney has applied to fill the judicial opening left by Bridget Robb. A spokesperson naming 43-year-old Alexander Maury the
Okay, that's another news story. So, but yeah, Mary, about $2 million, in crooked. So, but the thing is it's money from the city going back to the county. So it's government money washing hands. It's basically a wire transfer. It's all tax money, anyways. But we're gonna go. Let's see here. We're gonna go back to what's her name? Catherine Nance. We're gonna go back to her. Yeah. So the thing is with Catherine here, and I want to just say here is thank you to Reno Cop Watch. Shout out to him. For putting this. So it's Catherine and 5 other people placed on paid administrative leave, folks. So not only are they going to be paying Washoe County $2 million, they're still going to be paying all these crooked cops a salary. Every single one of them. And guess how much? Oh, wrong one here. $269,000 in salary and benefits.
Wow.
And her contract protects her with sealed records, closed hearings, full pay guaranteed, advance notice that she was being investigated. And then on top of that, you got the Nevada Officers Bill of Rights, which an internal affairs investigation of a police officer is pursuant to NRS 289.057 is confidential.
It just allows them to hide basically behind their shield, but their families still know, the dirt they're doing when the stories come out. Their families are still aware.
Oh, definitely.
They can figure it out themselves. They're still gonna, feel that from their loved ones.
They haven't really said the reason why, but I mean, one person can guess here as to why they're all being let go. It is because of this story right here. Hold on a second.
Learning the Reno Police Department.
Oh, no, that's not the one I wanted here. Where did it go? This one it? No, that's not the right one. Okay, so I think I got it I didn't have time to download it. Where did it go? Here we go. We'll play it off of this screen here. Let me share my screen again. Stand by, technical difficulties. Hold on. I accidentally closed the share screen. Here we go. So, former Reno Deputy Police Chief pleads not guilty. And let's listen to this, folks. I'll rewind it here and we'll play it.
Drive through. Good morning, Baby Treatment Doctor. How can I help you?
Oh, sorry. Let me reload the page. That was the video that followed.
News Midday, former Reno Deputy Police Chief Tom Robinson has pled not guilty to charges of child solicitation. He is among 13 people charged in a child sexual exploitation operation back in October. Court documents reveal he believed that he was meeting someone who was 17. He is also charged with child abuse or neglect. In today's hearing, the judge revoked the 10% on bail, so Robinson is required to pay $27,000 by next week. He has retired from the position, retiring in 2024.
Of course.
As hundreds of
so he retired back in 2024, And basically what wound up happening is he wound up retiring. From what I understand, I talked to Gemini, so it might be some AI hallucination here. But from what I understand is Catherine Nance, the police chief, just basically eliminated his position whenever he was probably being investigated for this, and wound up making it all go away, and then he just took an early retirement at his convenience. And that's probably what they're all being investigated for, is if this assistant chief is meeting up and being a PDF file, and they did nothing about it, then they're all to blame for assisting a potential felon, or whatever that's called.
It makes you wonder, the way these other officers are acting and the things that they're doing, their misconduct out here in the streets, the solicit pictures and their explicit pictures that he's taking, Tyler Bear out of people's phones and stuff. It's like, something's going on.
So, and then get this. This next story here. The assistant chief resigns from his state post commission. Let me play that one. That one was the one I was getting ready to play here on accident.
Has resigned.
Let me rewind it here. Now, mind you, he's in the senior leadership. We don't know if he's one of the 5 that has been put on paid administrative leave pending an investigation, but it leads you to wonder.
And we're also learning the Reno Police Department's assistant chief has resigned as chair from the Nevada Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training. Miller posted today about his decision, saying he resigned to make sure the commission is not diminished or distracted during the current investigation into the police department. He said in part, quote, "My resignation should not be interpreted as an admission of wrongdoing, but rather as a decision made out of respect for the position and the important work of the commission," end quote.
Yeah.
And sure. Which lawyer wrote that? Which lawyer wrote that?
Boo boo. Boo boo. See?
See, there is a big giant poo ball rolling down the mountain here, folks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's catching up a lot of people. And it's just so horrible. What is going on in Washoe County? I mean, how many of these police officers knew about these crooked judges? How many of these police officers and how many of these people in senior leadership knew about these PDF files within their ranks? I mean, we got Tyler Bear, who's winding up taking, is being a prevert in going through people's phones. How many traffic tickets could they get back on because they went through his phone? Fruit of the poisonous tree. He's taking evidence that doesn't belong to him, technically.
It's crazy.
So it's just it is crazy. Let me just make sure I got everything covered here. Oh, let's see here. Do I got that one?
Do we do the Nance article?
No, I don't. The Nance article. Which one was that?
From This Is Reno, covering the link that was on the.
Yeah, let me pull that back up. The updated one here. Let me pull it back up here. There, this tab. Okay, there we go. This one?
Yep.
So it says they were put on paid administrative leave. What were you going to say?
Or did we cover this one already? Or
yeah, we covered this. Yeah.
Okay.
So the only other thing I had to cover here was this last one where the acting police chief speaks out. And let's watch this one real quick here.
We also continue our coverage of the ongoing investigation into Reno Police Chief Catherine Nance and 5 other police officers placed on paid leave for allegedly violating city policy.
KOLA 8 News Now's Nick Doyle joins us live in.
And you hear what he said, for violating city policy. They're not talking about violating the law. They're talking about, that's where they get into the major trouble, is when they violate their own policies. But if they violate the law, if a police officer batters a person who's not in detainment, not under investigation of a crime, gets swept under the rug. They don't care.
In studio, Nick, city and public safety officials provided more information today at a press briefing.
And the city manager, Jackie Bryant, and the acting chief, Corey Solferino, addressed the media, but still left many questions and concerns unanswered. Like, who are the other officers involved?
This is an active, independent, administrative investigation. We are limited on what personnel information we can release. When the city placed the police chief on administrative leave, it became necessary to appoint an acting police chief. Therefore, we were going to have to name the police chief that we would be replacing.
But we do know that the Reno Police Department and the Washoe County Sheriff's Office entered an interlocal agreement under the Nevada Revised Statutes 277, which allows the Sheriff's Office to assist operations. City Manager Jackie Bryant says the City of Reno will reimburse the Sheriff's Office for the services being provided. As the investigation continues, Solferino will be the acting chief. He says he's taking it week by week, but the department is looking at a 30, 60, and 90-day plans for his role. Solferino talks about his concerns and challenges that he's going to face.
Earning the trust of the men and women of the Reno Police Department, because at the end of the day, they have to believe in our capabilities, our leadership, and if I can't get them to buy in, that was always been a big operational struggle.
If we can't get them to buy in, that's a big operational struggle. No.
You're a county official.
No, if they're not willing to buy in, if you're not willing to listen to the new management, if you're not willing to do your job that you're being paid for, then your butt needs to be out the door. That's how it is in any business environment. If a new manager comes in and he tells you to go clean the toilets and you go, no, I'm an assistant manager, I don't clean the toilets, your ass is going to be out on the street.
Without a job, without a career. Deuces.
There is no buy-in. I don't understand this whole thing of, if we don't get what we want, we're going to go. You talk about snowflakes. Oh my God.
Struggle, but they know the job has not changed. They know to answer the call, and they are professional in nature.
Who said they were professional?
The city manager says the investigation, resources, and transitional period could cost approximately $2 million. Outside sources tell us the violations pertain to training requirements, but no official source has confirmed this. And we're
training requirements. How much have we mentioned here on the live streams that they have a lack of training? They train them on their pew-pews all the time out of the whole year, and they only spend maybe a half an hour to an hour on legal training. In a calendar year, folks, they spend more time with their pew-pews than they do on actual training.
We're still working to find out the names of the officers and their ranks, plus the violations or the policies that they violated. And as we learn more, we will update you. Back to you at the desk.
As hundreds of people pass.
Yeah, not going to happen, because guess what, folks? Bill of Rights, like we pointed out on Reno Cop Watch has pointed out, Nevada has a Bill of Rights that protects their investigations. It makes absolutely no sense. So I think that just about covers it, except for Chief, this person right here, you know, our favorite.
Am I going to be famous too? You're going to put me on your YouTube video?
What kind of stuff is going on there too? You know, it's just a matter of time before he does something and he winds up on the Brady list, in my opinion. I mean, he's already lied underneath your court cases, so, in my opinion. So, but that's it for that. So at this point, folks, thanks for bearing with us as we got through the news, Chief. That's just, what are your guys', what's your thought on that?
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, Washoe County obviously needs to get it together. They got officers running around rampant doing illegal things, obviously. The chief obviously
auditing Erie County. Oh my gosh. Hey, buddy, what's up? Welcome in. Hey, dude, we have an open invitation here for auditors. If you want to join us, just let us know and we'll send you an invite. But yeah, no, it was just, oh, there's just, what is up, Washoe?
Yeah, Reno Police.
Get your act together. Reno Police, the Washoe County Courts. I think everybody needs a refresher training that, you know, they are all public servants first before they are police officers. It's just so stupid. Okay, folks, so we're going to get into...
we didn't cover did we cover the Sotelo lawsuit as well? There's another officer who was involved in the lawsuit. This dirtbag right here.
Yeah, what were you going to talk about Sotelo on? I know you wanted to bring him up.
The link was in the file thingy.
Where did I put it?
Yeah, so this officer right here, he was involved in a lawsuit as well for pushing around some female, and the city of Reno settled for $500K for him putting his hands on some chick, another officer within the Reno Police Department that's causing trouble for the citizens and clearly the taxpayers.
So yeah, we hope that we hope that the mayor and the city manager and the undersheriff who's coming in to play police chief starts cleaning house and starts finding officers who are breaking the law and doing illegal things and breaking policy and escalating things. I hope they start cleaning house.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope that some positive things come out of this, because apparently they're already cleaning out the judges, and they're cleaning out the upper management in Reno PD. So hopefully they'll start cleaning out the lower ranks and getting rid of those bad apples that tend to escape the bushel. And of course, folks, as you know, when you have one bad apple and you have 99 good apples, but those 99 good apples don't report the one bad apple, boop, 100 bad apples. We got a comment here. And my mouse just went away here. Where did it go? Hey, the Desert Dweller. Hey, he's a street photographer and a journalist here in Reno. These guys are scumbags. Really appreciate what you do out there. People don't seem to understand or care what's going on. Hey, Desert Dweller, if you have any videos you want us to cover or would like us to post, check out our emails in the description and give us a shout out, and we will cover them as well.
You damn right.
Always willing to bring on another auditor, man. We would love you to join our ranks. If you want to join Sacramento Community Watch, we are always looking for volunteers, folks. Just give us a shout out what your talents are. You don't have to carry a camera. You can help us edit. You can help us do research. You can be a plainclothes watchman and watch what we do, kind of like watching the Watchmen. Shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we hope that we're hoping that a breath of fresh air comes into the Reno PD office with these new changes. So
a big broom and mop.
So one of the things I kind of want to cover, folks, and it kind of ties into this, but really doesn't involve the Reno PD, but it kind of just goes along the lines of how much it takes to get police officers fired. Lackluster did a video here about 3 police officers getting fired, and I kind of wanted to show you how much we're paying officers such as this, and something that should be clearly a disciplinary action just gets swept under the rug. So let's watch this, folks.
On video smashing a skateboard. And from the video, it sounds like another officer was the one who made the suggestion.
The Riverside Police Department is planning to fire 3 officers. The officers have filed a discrimination lawsuit against the police department.
The police department is alleging they lied about their physical limitations.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel.
Oh yeah, get this
In early
stuff.
2024, I broke a story about several officers of the Riverside Police Department that were knocking on one of our viewers' doors. And of course, I've got updates about that incident, plus another incident, and one of the officers involved in both situations are up for termination.
According to the police department, the group of officers were called to help with a code enforcement issue at the home. And as you can see, they took turns playing with the skateboard.
Doing ollie. Keep it simple, dog. Nope.
After most of the officers leave, the two that stay behind scan the area for onlookers and cameras, and thinking that they were in the clear, one of them breaks the skateboard in two. We spend all this time talking about rights, authority, power, who gets it, who abuses it, and then you load up something like this, and suddenly power is actually balanced. Before I started this channel, I spent years streaming first-person
I want to skip over his ad here, folks. I apologize here.
Hey, that game was
Feels
looking nice,
different.
man.
This is Urban Heat.
Urban
And the
Heat.
characters aren't. Weapon customization is deep. Is that I kept playing longer than a powerful STA description and pinned in the comments. Jump in early, because once that reward is gone, it's gone. And now, back to our story. One of the officers takes a picture of the broken skateboard.
And you can see the other officer taking a photo of the skateboard with his cell phone. And this happened Tuesday afternoon at a home along Kendall Street, which is near Riverside City College.
That video had almost 400,000 views within 24 hours, and more than 1,000 of you left comments on the department's Facebook page. This prompted the department to put out a public message, which read, "We want to address concerns raised by a recent viral video showing one of our officers appearing to damage a skateboard." And
Appearing to damage is like, what do you mean appearing? They did do it.
Yeah, what did you
So,
see?
you know, who cares if it's a skateboard? Who cares if it costs $20, if it costs $50, or if it's a $300 skateboard? It don't matter. The fact is you got police officers who are now outside of their official capacity damaging personal property. These are civil servants, people we pay to serve and protect, and they're doing this. This is just so stupid.
Chief Gonzalez has initiated a thorough internal investigation to determine.
Hey, Desert Dweller, give us an email or send us an email at Sacramento Community Watch at gmail.com or Reno News Now at outlook.com, and we'll send you a link to where you can upload it to our drive. Unless you want to join, then we'll give you access to our drive so you can upload
the facts. We hold our officers to the highest standards and remain committed to maintaining your trust through accountability and professionalism.
Yeah, right.
After the incident, the homeowner filed a complaint with the department.
Riverside's police chief is now speaking out after two of his veteran officers were caught on video smashing a skateboard. Chief Larry Gonzalez says the officers on video were charged with misdemeanor vandalism.
The next day, it said that one of the officers' charges was changed to aiding and abetting.
When I first saw it, it's concerning. Again, I want to know all the facts first. More of why they're there. We hold our
Hogs 14, welcome
our
in.
officers, our personnel to the highest of standards.
Apparently not.
And we need to maintain that standard in order to keep maintaining our public trust.
After the charges were announced, the Riverside Police Department posted another message from the chief, and this time the language changed. It reads, "Last month, a video surfaced showing one of my officers damaging a skateboard in what appeared to be a deliberate act.
What was a deliberate
I
act?
understand the concerns this has raised and appreciate our community's patience as we have been conducting both a criminal and internal investigation instead of naming the officers." He writes that one officer has 6 years of service and the other has 5. The second officer was never named, and we only think we know about Timothy Popplewell because one of our viewers was able to figure out his identification based on what he was wearing in the video. Both officers were disciplined internally, and despite whatever the chief said about transparency and community trust, blah blah, we'll never get the results of what occurred. In fact, the only thing that we know is that the department determined that the conduct violated department policies, and it's only through court records that we know that Popplewell essentially had to pay a fine and take anger management classes. But now, Popplewell's involved in something new. In fact, he recently filed a lawsuit, but we'll get there, because about a year ago, on May 21st, 2025, 3 officers were called into the Internal Affairs Division where they were told that they were under investigation for dishonesty, after they claimed physical limitations to obtain disability license plates through the VA. Now, through the lawsuit, we learned that Popplewell served for 3 years between 2008 and 2011. He joined Riverside Police Department in 2019. He received his disabled veteran license plate in 2023. His lawsuit claims that he was subjected to discrimination, harassment, and retaliation due to his disability, but never elaborates on what discrimination, harassment, or retaliation he suffered. Furthermore, in the lawsuit, all of the officers claim that they were always able to perform their essential job functions, but that complaint is somewhat irrelevant, because the department is claiming that all of the officers made false statements about their physical condition to the Veterans Association to earn that 100% disability rating. Now, I actually got my disabled veteran plates in California years ago, based on my service in 2003.
Hey, shoot out that door! Hey, hand me my Kevlar. Alright, this is Camp Comanche. 7th of April. We're being attacked. Full-fledged punishment.
Hey, Lackluster, thank you for your service, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, crazy shit, huh? Yeah, so, this is what it's me right here. That's a mortar. That is a mortar. If you can hear me. Anyway, I'm gonna let you... I'm gonna jump in the fight. Alright, peace out!
So I know that VA disability ratings are kind of a wacky thing. For example, if you have tinnitus, they give you 10%. Then if you have a bum knee, they might give you 30% for that. And if you have a 30% and a 10% rating, you'd think, well, there's 40%. But that's not how the VA works. When we plug it into the VA disability calculator on their website, we can see that 10 and 30 equals 37. And basically you go through your entire body and stack up different disabilities until you can hit 100%, even though your rating is more like 250%. You also have to take into consideration that it's not just physical disabilities that the VA looks at. The VA also considers mental issues such as PTSD as disabilities as well. In fact, you can get 100% PTSD alone. So to have any clear judgment on this case, we would have to know what types of disabilities these 3 officers have and what they told.
And if it's PTSD, there's no way that they should be a police officer. I'm sorry, that's not the profession for you if you have PTSD. You go into a PTSD flashback, especially with what we just saw on the screen right there, you're going to not have a good time. And there's a lot of police officers who mistake a bad time, a PTSD bad time, and have caused physical harm to veterans because they did not understand what was going on. So, you know, it's just one of those things. If you got PTSD, definitely should not be on the force.
Their doctors to earn those disabilities, in contrast to what they told the department during their physical. Now, when you're given your rating based on whatever percentage you're at, that determines what types of benefits you'll receive. And having a disabled veteran's license plate does not necessarily mean you can park in a handicap spot because the mental stuff. But if you see a disabled veteran's license plate, you can almost guarantee that that person didn't pay for their registration, at least in California. Plus, at a 100% rating with the VA, you're currently compensated over $50,000 a year, tax-free. And that goes up with the more dependents you have. And on top of all of that, each one of these 3 officers already earns about $200,000 a year. And with just those 3 officers, you're looking at $750,000 a year in tax dollars. But currently...
So not only are they digging into the disability well of the federal government, now they're getting in on the extreme payments of being a police officer. the hundreds of thousands of dollars for patrolling our streets and not getting to know the law.
Greedy.
And possibly going out there with PTSD. Go figure that one out.
All 3 officers are on administrative leave and have been ordered to turn in their firearms, their badges, and their equipment. Their lockers have been sealed and their gear has been confiscated. And little Timmy Popplewell is also alleged to have been on the SWAT team, so a supervisor followed him home to take all his SWAT gear as well. The officers were then placed in an internal affairs investigation, and since May of 2021, the 3 officers have been on paid administrative leave, basically free vacation, for about a year at this point, while they wait for the internal investigation to be completed. But to make things even more interesting, just 2 months after the internal investigation started, they filed a lawsuit against the city and Riverside police, alleging wrongful termination, retaliation,
They're not
and
terminated
employment
yet.
discrimination. It's notable that the lawsuit was filed prior to the internal investigation being completed, so the department hadn't even reached a conclusion about the alleged fraud. And sometimes courts will look at that and see it as employees trying to litigate before discipline happens, or if the employees think that they're actually in trouble because what the department has accused them of is also illegal, it could be that they're trying to figure out what the department knows by forcing discovery, and either way would change the dynamics of the case. Upon filing the lawsuit, the officers are seeking damage for lost wages, even though they're on paid administrative leave for almost a year at this point, along with injunctive relief requiring anti-discrimination training and policy changes. Fast forward to 2026, the officers approached the city and asked if they could settle, and the city council voted to reject their proposal. Sorry for the bad audio on this one because I didn't notice this until after I was done recording, but in true Blue fashion, the department's first affirmative defense is immunity from liability, which has got to be the most ironic back the blue until it happens to you situation I've ever seen. And
yeah, so get this. The police officers are suing the police because of their job, and the first thing the city does is claim qualified immunity, which is what they would do to the ordinary citizen. That is, again, ironic and in the most back the blue until it happens to you situation there is.
Baffling.
It just proves that even the city employees can be screwed by QA.
Just a few days later, Police Chief Larry Gonzalez issued his intent to fire all 3 officers. I bet they know something. The department alleges that the officers made false statements regarding their physical limitations to obtain the plates, but neither the lawsuit or any of the officers addressed that concern. The officers remain on leave currently, but they are entitled to a Skelly hearing, which is a pre-disciplinary meeting where they can basically respond to any of the department's evidence that they might have against them before a final termination decision is made. A Skelly hearing is essentially what happens when you see the officer resigned when he should have been terminated. For now, a case management conference is scheduled for April 3rd in 2026, so we'll have to wait and see what happens to Timothy Popplewell, Raymond Olivares, and Richard Cranford on that date.
Now, the police department is alleging they lied about their physical limitations in order to get those plates. Their attorney, though, says that's not true.
I've seen the paperwork that these guys must have lied in order to get the disability rating from the VA, which of course is nonsense.
He says none of the officers have asked for special accommodations at work, which the department is using to back up its claims.
It's a huge betrayal. And this is everything they wanted to do, and I hope they land softly.
As always, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And before you go, download Urban Heat using the link in the description. Grab that
Okay, but so here's the thing is they're being fired because they got disability plates because they lied to the government to obtain the plates, but they break a kid's skateboard and so my question is are they in trouble more for having their job because they are supposed to be disabled, or not disabled and lying to get disability for the plates? It's a catch-22. It's either you're lying to get your job or you're lying to get the plates. Can't have it both ways.
Sounds like more corruption to me.
It does. It sounds like utter corruption. But thank you, Lackluster Video, for that video. Just remember that him and Long Island Audit did create Attorney Shield. And it's a wonderful app you can download on your phone. 24/7 live attorney in case you need one, in case you get pulled over by the police officers. You do have a 6th Amendment right to an attorney for any and all police questioning. So why not have one there from the start when they pull you over? Please download it. It's worth every penny of it, even if you may never use it. And we hope that you never do. Love, Roddy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. What's up? What's up?
I need to get a new mouse. My mouse is just not wanting to play nice with me today.
I need one, period. I'm using my pad on my laptop, so it's all good.
I'm having to use mine now too. So, all right. So our next video. What was that?
I said my laptop's pretty new.
Oh, okay. Mine's pretty new too, but it's getting older. It's 5 generation CPUs behind now.
Jeez.
It was or 4, I should say. No, well, I have an original M1 and they got an M5 out now. The Apple speak. So, again, the next video is from Vigil Antioch. The video that we're going to be covering from him tonight is called Search for a Violent Felon. So let's watch that, folks.
Put it up and go on William Rourke on scene. I'm sorry, who's on scene? William Rourke. William Rourke.
What's up, Vigilant viewers? Vigil Antioch here. We're in Antioch, California.
Antioch.
And I'm not sure what the call is for. We just followed some cops coming in here. Damn, that car's knocking bad.
Come on, Bill.
What's up, man? Good.
You gonna get the thing later?
At the opening
Yeah.
for the substation?
Yeah, you coming out?
Of course.
Awesome.
All things police.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing? Looking for a suspect?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey,
that
shout
knocking
out-
is driving me nuts.
Shout out to Vigil Antioch. They give him his respect. That's a good thing. Reno, that's how your car sounds.
No, it doesn't.
Try to get a good view, but still
I got a
just
good
his
Jeep.
way.
I love my Jeep.
Well, when you started up, it sounds like that initially. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Camera shows up and they 10-8.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Let's go here. What's going on over here?
Hey, thank you for joining us tonight, folks. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button for us. Leave a comment in the description after.
Smash that like.
If you like what we do, send it. If you really like what we do, show us some love and send us a super chat or super sticker or super thanks after the chat, after the live stream.
You guys remember Cruz? You go by Cruz or Guzman or both? Both? Cruz Guzman. You remember him from the... He was
That's
the
right,
speeder-
Mary.
speeder
Smash that
school
like,
zone,
guys.
And then caught in a fire lane.
Boys, stop it. Kane, maybe
me down. Stop it. Hi, baby dog. Hi, grandma boy. Hi, grandma boy. Hi, grandma boy. Looking.
7842, 7842.
So what's going on, Cruz Guzman? What are they doing? Searching for somebody?
So just for the safety of you, yeah, we're looking for a violent felon right now. He's out and about.
A violent felon?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
We're trying to apprehend him. We weren't sure if he's armed. He was just walking this way and then he disappeared.
Just, but he didn't do anything new. He's just somebody with a warrant.
As of now, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So just trying to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Keep everybody else safe.
Oh, I've been shot at, stabbed.
You're the one that just posts this on the news on YouTube, huh?
Yep.
I'm watching you all the time. I'll be like,
Yeah.
damn, he's a shit right there.
Yep.
Catching all kinds of shit.
Yep. You got to know your rights,
Hell
man.
yeah.
You don't know your rights, you don't have any.
That's for sure.
Did you see his video?
No, not yet. I'll go on there and look though.
Speeding through a school zone?
Speeding through a school zone. I talked
What's
to him
up,
the other
pal?
day because he was looking for some guy.
you see his video?
Out of a van or something. I don't know, but he would look distracted. He was like scared.
Hey, the Desert Dweller. Yeah, just reach out to us via email, please. We'd love to talk about that.
So I was parked at the church parking lot.
Sir, hit us up.
I was like, what the hell? He comes over and talks to me. He's like, did you see him? I go, yeah, he's about so tall. And so he took off towards the school. I guess there was 2 or 3 of them.
Right. I was trying to keep you guys off video, but if you don't mind.
You want to be on video?
No. All right.
I got no,
Just stand right here by me, and then you're out of the.
Okay. Yeah, we already seen her though, but I mean, I get it.
Folks, normally we try not to get civilians, so we normally avoid it, but sometimes you can't.
For sure.
But don't draw attention to yourself if you don't want to be on camera.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, Portola, she does sound like Carolina, Fort Worth. Yes, sir.
Remember when the cops used to wear blue?
Yeah.
Now they're all black. I thought the bad guys wore black.
I know. The hell? Making it hotter for them. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe they make them wear black out here in the hot
So all
desert
this for
sun.
somebody who's got a warrant?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Seems like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They want this guy.
Something, he did
Well,
something.
yeah, maybe it's a heavy-duty warrant. I don't know. They said a violent criminal.
Right.
Let's tap this town.
Well, you know, yeah, this town has gone to shit.
Yeah.
It really has. It really has. I mean, it's just like, I'm embarrassed to even say I'm from here, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, oh yeah, I hate to tell people. They
It's
ask,
like,
where you
they're like,
from?
"Where you from?" Yep, I'm like,
I don't want to say.
Memphis County?
East Bay.
That's fine. We'll get them later. You have them right there. These are. Let me see them real quick, and then I'll give them back to you. Just do me a favor. Let's hang out over here for now. And I'll explain everything to you. Okay?
I'm really fucking about to freak the fuck out right now.
Are you guys taking a car?
No. Okay. I don't understand what the fuck is going on, bro, but I swear to God, bro, we did not, my friend did not do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you guys were friends. You said boyfriend. No.
I wish he was my boyfriend.
She tried, but he ain't having it. She tried to
Yeah, you shouldn't even talk to these guys though. They'll twist your words around and turn it into you. All of a sudden, you're getting handcuffed. Don't even talk to them.
No, there's no reason why you should get handcuffed. You did nothing wrong.
He's a nice guy, though. I spoke to you over there at the church. Yeah, remember that guy that took off running?
He tries. He tries.
He was so confused. He didn't know which way to run. It was so funny. I was like, "What the hell's going on?" Hi, Angel. Hi. Good. How are you? She's the one that lives in that house.
Oh, that's Angel.
Yeah, that's my.
I've known her since kindergarten.
Seriously?
Yeah.
She's known me ever since I was like 14, 15 years old.
Oh, that's my phone.
Can I go say hello? Can I go say hello?
No phone calls right now.
He's not feeling me, is he?
Not anymore.
Did you get me on there? I don't want to be on there.
You're all right.
I saw him on there. He's gone. This way. Straight down. Straight down. Straight down. Let's move.
Hey folks, we had a lot of people in the streams tonight, so I went ahead and gifted 5 Sacramento Community Watch. Oh, here comes Chief. He can join in on the news here. Hey, Chief, we had so many people joining in on the chat and joining in on the stream. I gifted 5 Sacramento Community Watch memberships to people out there. And Cajun Riot was one of them. Abel, LA Bell 2474, welcome in. Roganow 0807, Danny the Tiger Manny has got a gifted membership, and Prime 9584 received a membership. Welcome in, folks. You guys are virtual watchmen now. Go take a look at the exclusive content under Sacramento Community Watch channel. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
I see them going this way. When are you guys moving, Angel? When are you guys moving? I don't know. Soon, huh? Yeah. Well, you guys been getting rid of a lot
You
of
guys
stuff.
don't know this town at all.
This town? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Why?
If anybody left out of here that way,
Yeah.
that way is Lake Alhambra. There's no way out.
Yeah.
Okay? That way is all the way down the freeway here. There's no way out. He's going to go across and hang left toward downtown.
Yeah, unless
Then
you ran
there's
into
so
someone's
many
yard.
streets, apartment buildings, schools to cross through.
There's so many
That's
places.
the only way he would go.
Yeah, he probably ran through someone's yard. The hard part is we got to get their, you know, we got to get their permission to go into their property. Unless
Right,
people
right.
In a heartbeat, he was just gone. One minute he was right here, and next
But yeah, that's the only way he could go from here.
Yeah, we're gonna circle the area, see if we can find him.
That's crazy.
And if
I'm
not,
surprised they don't have the whirlybird up.
Yeah. What time's that?
I think it's like 5:30.
Well, they're setting up news crews and everything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting big
I
over there.
learned the
Huh?
hard way back in the day.
What's that? Why did they put a substation 4 blocks from the police station?
Bill, you know that's
that
my
makes no
favorite. I
sense.
have no idea.
Do you guys have a substation out in
There's one at
what's
the
that,
community
south?
center over there, yeah.
There is one over there by the community. Oh, in the water park. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. There
I
is.
think they, last I heard, they were renting the offices to Jerry McNerney's office.
Yeah, that made no sense to me. Substation right there. I know that's a trouble spot, but I mean, it's 4 blocks from the police station.
Got nothing better to do, don't they? They really want to catch this guy, but they don't know.
How to go about it.
They're not doing a very. They don't seem very urgent about it.
Yeah, just circulate. All right, Bill.
All right, guys. Good luck. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Bye, Angel.
Bye, it was nice
Good to see you.
to meet you.
Watch this. Watch.
Make sure you follow Vigil Antioch, right?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, hey, give me,
I
Smith. Give me share, like, and subscribe.
Share, like, and subscribe.
That's right. That's right.
You better put them seatbelts on.
He's a good cop. He's a nice cop. He's very nice. He's very respectful, very cool.
They're all walking on eggshells. Yeah. They don't want to get sued no more. You're gonna put your seatbelt on, right?
Of course.
Got it. Hate to get you again.
The
seatbelt.
suspect.
He looked like a man.
No seatbelt.
Nee, 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 go, Power Rangers. All these police officers were really respectful. I mean, this is like watching some stars shine here.
Yeah, I've never had any issues out of Antioch Police Department.
Okay, seatbelt?
I guess Vigilante got him trained nice and good, don't he?
All right. Keeping them straight. Helping you see through the thin blue line. Vigilante.
Awesome video from Vigil Antioch, man. Shout out to him. He does awesome work. You guys be sure to slide over to his channel, like, share, and subscribe, of course. Let him know we sent you. Like I said, kudos to our brother right there. Awesome video.
Yeah, and as always, links are in the description below, folks. We'd love for you to go check them out and let them know that we sent you, definitely. So,
we got one
trying
more
to get
video
the last
for y'all.
one.
Yep,
We got one more video, just trying to get it all queued up here.
Hey,
So the last one come.
If you guys aren't doing anything while we're not doing anything, check out the merch. Check out the merchandise.
Yeah, check out the merch. Yeah, definitely check out the merch. Buy a sticker or something like that. Yeah, you know, every little bit helps, folks. So thank you so much for that. So, last video of the night is for from Raggle Monkey. This one is going to be called Protesting Police at Community Bootlicker Meeting. Let's watch, folks.
We got a community action event here in Miami-Dade County involving the Miami-Dade Police Department. Let's check it out.
You know the cost? Yeah, vlog for now. They're almost finished.
All right, guys, so with the Miami-Dade Police Department, we have a community action event hosted by County Commissioner Anthony Rodriguez. Full disclosure, me and Rodriguez grew up together. Listen, I'm doing well. Listen, you're a gold badge. I'm gonna need your name and your badge number.
Lieutenant Alina Alvarenga, badge 5978.
What district y'all out of?
Midwest District.
Midwest District. I gotta keep an eye on y'all because this is one of the most corrupt police departments in all of Florida. Miami-Dade Police Department. So we're gonna keep an eye on y'all. She's the supervising officer. We also have another sergeant here, another gold badge. Any other gold badges on scene?
Yes, sir.
You're a gold badge. Name
Yes,
and
sir.
badge number, sir.
5586.
All right.
Yeah, he looks suspicious.
All right, guys, we're in Westchester. We are in 94 Avenue, Southwest 24th Street. This is a community action event. This is where the Miami-Dade Police Department likes to waste your money. They like to run their mouth and talk crap about all the stuff they did and give themselves awards for doing their job. They're going to give somebody an award right now for just doing their job, and they're going to waste your money running their mouth when they should be out on the street looking for drug dealers and human traffickers.
Yeah, we got a pig pile going on here, don't we?
Forget, guys, that during COVID-19, this department shut down your businesses and they forced you into a lockdown while they were out in Airbnbs having parties in mansions while everybody else was locked down.
Wow.
This is a department of double standards.
Wow.
So don't forget, guys, during COVID-19, they locked you down and they rented an Airbnb and they were having parties in mansions while everybody was locked down. And these were the people giving you tickets for not wearing a mask. And if you didn't sign the ticket, they would throw you in jail. And they would do it happily. They'll throw you in jail for not signing a ticket for a COVID mask. Always keep pressure on government so this doesn't turn into Cuba. Mr. Officer, you have a gold badge. I'm going to need you to identify since you're a supervisor.
Mr. Gomez, I'm Officer Kevin Mulvey, ID 7772.
Thank you. Thank you for knowing my name.
I was out for a couple of
It shows this department is tracking me, stalking me, harassing me.
If anything, I'll just tell them we're working on it.
Guys, where are the donuts? If you guys want, I'll go get some donuts and I'll bring them back. We can't have a party without donuts. We can't have a pig party without donuts. Nobody brought donuts. I can't believe this. How are we gonna have a party without donuts? The last party, Rita brought brownies. Rita Rodriguez, she brought brownies from Kendall District. These guys can't even bring donuts. The last event we went to, Rita brought brownies for everybody. She brought like 100 brownies. Here with the Mafia Dade brown shirts. You can't make this up. Straight out of Germany with the brown shirts. Look at this. You can't make this up. Sprach the Deutschen. I love the First Amendment. Keeps government officials in check. Guys, this is your tax dollars at work. One officer, gold badge. Another gold badge. This gentleman is a gold badge. This gentleman is a gold badge. Guys, we have like $500,000 just standing around not doing shit. Can't make this up. $500,000 just standing around not doing nothing. I'd rather have these people looking for drug dealers, looking for human traffickers.
Exactly.
Check in, boys. Check in. Get in line. Get in line. Let's go. Muster for formation. Let's do this. Ladies first. Ladies first. Thank you, Mr. Perez. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we have a yoga class going on. The cops, baby. Dancing with the police. Policia. Eat too many donuts. Get a big belly. No good for the taxpayer. I don't like the way you were looking at me. What's your name and your badge number?
Cantavi, 10093. Yeah, they have a little yoga.
Cops standing around wasting your money, not doing nothing.
You know, read about donuts, right?
After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
I don't even think this cop could pass a physical.
Oh man.
Read about donuts.
Name and badge number, real quick. Your name.
Sorry?
You're a major. What's your name and your badge number?
Did you just call me my man?
That's exactly what I said. What is your name and your badge number? You a gold badge. You will identify.
My name is Major Jose Arago 5786, and it's officer, not my man.
Yo, I'll call you whatever.
Look at the disdain in his face.
Look at him.
Oh my gosh. He so wants to arrest him right now for contempt of cop.
Yeah, Elmer Fudd is mad.
If he had any excuse to put this guy in cuffs,
he would.
This is the face that. Wow. Again, a public servant not knowing his place, letting his rank go to his head. He's nothing more than a supervisor or a manager or a director. But no, we give them the military ranks, and they think that there's some sort of inherent respect that goes along with the rank. And then you get a guy like this who thinks it's an insult whenever somebody talks to you like a civilian. Absolutely disrespectful and distasteful.
Right, please, you're a government employee. You better learn your place. You see, this is why I came over here, because you look like a pig. That's why I came over here. Look at you. Look at you.
Listen, this is a public meeting.
Exactly. I have every right to be here. The meeting hasn't started. You need to learn your place, tyrant.
Tyrant?
Yeah. I don't like your attitude. I can tell you a tyrant just by looking at you. That's why I'm here. God sent me to test you.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Round 1.
You need to learn your place, government employee.
Sir, can you have a seat, please?
Has the meeting started?
Yes, sir.
We're citizens and we want to start our meeting. And
the meeting hasn't started, and I'm a citizen as well.
And so, okay, so have a seat and let him do his job. We're here to give our concerns, so have a seat.
The meeting hasn't started yet, lady.
I need to talk to the manager.
No, I'm a peaceful protester.
What a Karen.
This is what a protest is about. This is what a protest is about.
No, these aren't protests. This is a conversation.
Finish her.
All right, can I have everyone on your feet to the Pledge of Allegiance, please? We're going to start. Flags over there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States.
Now it's starting.
And to the republic.
We didn't need your input, Karen.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I don't listen to sheep. You got that right. All of these are bootlickers. I don't care.
With liberty and justice for all. Bullshit.
What bootlickers think. All of these people lick pig boots, and I don't lick pig boots. Get that right. All right, guys. This is where they give themselves awards for doing their job.
Officer Castillo.
You got an award for doing your job.
Or she just looked over at the cameraman. She was really paying attention to him, really, when she walked in. She picks her pants and her shirt and stuff.
I'll briefly read the synopsis of the commendation for the officers. They were all involved in the same case. Dear officers, it is with great pleasure that I inform you that you have been selected as the Miami-Dade Police Department's Midwest District Citizens Advisory Committee Officers of the Month for March of 2023. Your selection for this award has been based on your performance, dedication, and commitment to the department and the community you serve. Supervisors.
Oh, hold on.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Shout out to
and also
shout out to Laurel 678. Yeah, definitely zombies. Definitely.
Yeah, and a bunch of tyrant fishes, exactly. I mean, it's like, yeah. You throw a wiffle ball in that room, you'll hit a tyrant, that's for sure.
And that your actions are worthy of commendation. That was located on the passenger seat.
She's still looking at the camera
Officer
guy.
Maciel Torres, Leonard Cantabi, since they have responded to the retail theft incident at the same location earlier that day, Officer Torres and Cantabi recognized the subject as Ms. Lindsay Josenberg from previous incidents they've handled. They responded to the subject's home address located at 2421 Southwest 108 Court and took her into custody. Auto crime.
Again, they're getting an award for doing their job. They arrested somebody who was stealing from a store. Congratulations.
Big whoop-de-doo.
What a big pat on the back.
Detective Camilo Nino and Christopher Leon responded to the scene and initiated their investigation. Ms. Josenberg was read her Miranda rights performed, and she confessed to breaking into the vehicles and was willing to return the property. Detective Nino and Leon coordinated the return of the stolen property back to the victim.
Oh, what?
Ms. Madeline Ferreira. Ms. Josenberg was arrested and transported.
Why not just give them a piece of paper that said that they did a good job, give them a cookie, maybe a $10 gift card or a $15 gift card to Little Caesars, and let's be on our way. Why are we spending all this time and money doing this?
Safer. Your actions are a credit to the Miami-Dade Police Department, your fellow officers, and the community you serve. Thank you for a job well done.
They got an award for doing their job. They got an award for doing their job. You can't make this shit up, and this guy doesn't know how to read. Only in Miami do they give you an award for doing your job. Mafia Dade Police Department.
Hey, Letty Frazier, we've already covered about the Reno Police Chief earlier in the live stream. We're just covering some
They made a
videos
simple arrest
like we
for
normally
car
do on a
burglary, and
live
now they're all
stream.
getting awards. And this fat pig is sweating. He can't even read. These are the bums of the Mafia Dade Police Department.
And just so you know, we would love for you to go back and watch the video from the beginning after the stream.
Let me tell you what.
So thank you so much.
Have fun in Miami.
A lot of questions. What in the is going on with our local government up here in Washoe?
All you did was do your job. Don't get it twisted.
Then we have the next one, cars doing donuts in the intersection at Southwest 109 Avenue and 26th Street at 108 Avenue and 28th Street, and that was voiced by Ms. Castro. And also, no, yeah. That one.
Right. That is a hit or miss. I mean, you just basically pretty much need to be in the right area at the right time. Fortunately, that particular type of stuff is going on countywide. So it's just, it's just a matter of being in the right place at the right time. And again, even if we do see it, there's not much that we can do. It's just, surely visibility is our best deterrent. So we'll try to continue to monitor the area.
Visibility is our best deterrent. So the best deterrent for crime is more visible police officers.
Right.
Wow.
It's funny because some of the people committing crimes are those police officers. What about that?
Yeah, like everything that we covered earlier in the stream here just in Washoe County.
Sex trafficking, drug trafficking, you know, all sorts
Stealing
of things.
stealing people's digital assets.
Using disabled veterans license plates and things of that sort.
And claiming that they're disabled so they can get the veterans benefits on top of a police officer's salary. And how are they disabled? How did they report their disability to the government? And why didn't you report that same disability to your police department? You know, it's until the police and the government are held more accountable, nothing's going to change. And then they wonder why there's a huge disconnect. Let me give you a hint.
Double tap your screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Is there like a delay on my voice or something?
Not really. I mean, you've been kind of glitching on video a little bit, like I mentioned before we started, but your audio has been pretty good. We've just been talking over top of each other.
I live in a cul-de-sac, and 3 times in the past month that happened. I have cameras. I have a high-def camera because I work with artificial intelligence. They have a fake license plate. So I called you guys came, investigated. There's nothing that we can do about it. So I don't know if you can think of anything else, but it's an annoyance.
Like I said,
it's very bad.
Just monitoring the area, and like I said, it's at what particular time of the day was it?
One day it was 5 p.m. in the afternoon. My son was coming back from Concord Park because he was playing basketball. And something goes bad, he's gone.
Yeah.
I know, it's really tricky because, and it happens all over the place. If you go to my cul-de-sac, you're going to see the markings.
Well, I mean, like I said, if you
people
like
doing
you're saying
donuts.
the tag is clearly fake, and a lot of times the people that are doing the intersection takeovers, those vehicles are stolen. So it's even harder to track.
Yeah. No, I know it's tricky. So anything you guys can do would be appreciated.
You can get them out there on the road running license plates. Have them out there in the community doing it rather than you all sitting there patting yourselves on the back and scratching underneath your arm like the sheriff is in the background there.
He sure is.
Oh my gosh. You guys are going, oh, there's nothing we can do about it because we can't find the license plate and they're illegal cars.
I live on 113th Court.
Hey, thank you, Mary Jennings.
Across the way from the park.
Thank you.
Think about this. This is our future. We don't know what we're feeding our kids. It's poisonous. And, you know, I hope as a commissioner, you guys are listening. I mean, how many more shops of cannabis shops? We're putting another one now right next to Navarro. How many more do we need? I mean,
He's complaining about
we just give our
cannabis
kids pot
shops.
every day. I mean, if that's what you want to do as an adult, that's fine. It's on you. But it's out of control. You know, I have a fake Instagram where I look at the kids in Rockaway. They're rolling joints. They're 12 years old. They get caught in school with a vape. They get 5 days indoor suspension if they're lucky. That's it. They could be smoking pot, tobacco. I mean, we're feeding our kids poison.
Have their officers that go out to all the schools and they have those classes and they go to drug classes.
It takes a village to raise a kid. And I understand. A lot of
Say
it
no.
comes from home. There's a lot of migration coming in. Parents.
They got officers that go out to the school and they tell the kids say no to drugs.
Well, and here,
the police seem to have a problem with saying no to drugs. I mean, so
well, and the other thing is too is they've done studies on this. The big old DARE program that they used to do back in the 80s and 90s actually basically educated kids on what drugs were. And then now they have a greater understanding of what those drugs are and, you know, and how they work. So, you know, then they go seek it out sometimes, you know? So it was a massive failure. It got more kids hooked on drugs because you know, the cops taught them.
Parents are busy trying to hustle and put dinner on their table, but you know, as adults, as commissioners, as elected officials, we really got to think about how many more shops are we going to allow, and really put a moratorium and think about this hard. I mean, you guys are young, you have kids. I mean, well, sooner or later you will have kids, and it's not a conversation you want to have with your kids. And if you know anybody that's died of lung cancer, when they're on their deathbed, it's not a pretty look. And I don't want that for my kids. and I hope that everybody here doesn't want it for their kids, and I hope that,
Your kids are very fortunate
you know,
to have you been actively involved.
Yeah.
Like you said, so many parents are out there.
I mean, we play
working
basketball.
3 jobs just to put food on the table, and you're not.
Lady, shut up.
This guy's just a scaremonger.
Over 1,000 kids.
Yeah.
We play in every single park here, and you can smell the pot every single.
The marijuana shops are heavily regulated. They have government agents. I've been told that here in Nevada that the government can go into their security camera systems and watch every transaction that's going on and every employee in the store and every customer in the store without foreknowledge or foresight. It's part of the agreement in order for them to do business in the state. So the fact that you have that, you have more oversight than you do on tobacco on marijuana. And the dispensaries get dinged if they don't ID you before coming into the store and by the time you get up to the counter. So this guy is just totally uneducated and he's just there to complain because he doesn't like the smell of it in the area.
Yeah, exactly.
Get over it.
It says airplane mode on his shirt. He must be high in some form.
It's sad. It's sad, and there's nothing that the folks that work at the park could do. Unfortunately, you know, instead of making our parks smoke-free, and where you have resources to say, hey, you can't smoke here, you got to go. You know, our elected officials are letting us down.
Keep you in check. Keep you in check. Keep you in check. Keep you in check, Mr. Vols.
And that was Rago Monkey.
Rago Monkey. Shout out to him, man. Like, share, and subscribe to his channel. Let him know that we sent you.
Yes, folks. Just so you folks know, I keep saying it time and time again, all the links are in the description. All the links to the news articles we had tonight during our news segment are down in the articles as well, or down in the description as well. Links to CashApp, the merch store, everything's down there. Links to our other channels that we stream on. And I do agree with Portola 45. Airplane mode needs a pre-roll.
Damn right.
Puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff,
Portola,
pass.
hey, I'm on that. I'm on that here once we jump off. Straight up.
So again, folks, we did talk about our wonderful tyrant wall here. I think we're actually gonna add Catherine Nance, the currently suspended chief of police, to the wall. Yep. There's something in there that she's done that deserves to be on the wall. So once we get that back from their policies and procedures, we'll have the exact reason, but we're going to put her on our wall at some point here, folks. So,
and if you guys want to take a screenshot of this with your phones, just to keep a list of who we got on there, just in case you're in Reno, just in case you run into one of these officers, you automatically know their name, which is good. We didn't have anything else to cover tonight, did we?
No, I think that was about it. I think we got about everything done.
That showed the officer that was arresting the guy out of Reno, and they hit him with the car.
I don't know if I got that link.
It was on the list. Remember?
Oh, on the list. Let me take a look here at the list here.
It's towards the bottom. Unknown officer from Reno.
Oh yeah, that one. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up here. Let me copy that link here. This is one last video here. Let me paste this.
Video. But if any of you guys know any of these officers, the public is asking for your assistance to identify some of the officers in this video that we're going
hold on. I got the screenshot of the officer that we figured out who it was, but
this is one of the officers that was there.
Share this tab. Okay, let me come back to my StreamYard, and where did it go? Add to stage. Add to stage. Why ain't it coming up?
It's not adding to stage for me.
There we go. There we go. Okay, it was the bug for showing there's sometimes a little bug. You got to remove something to add something. It's weird. So here we go. Let's go ahead and play this.
And this is out of Reno, Nevada, folks.
Let me restart it with the sound here.
Why would you run him over? You guys ran him over! Why would you run him over? They fucking ran him over!
We got video of all that shit.
Yeah. It's about time for this shit to stop.
So do we.
Look at this shit. Look what they're doing at my brother's funeral.
Reno Police
Get the
Department.
ambulance here.
Always record Reno Police. Always. Videos courtesy of Reno Cop Watch. There goes Torres.
Give all your guys' badge numbers. All of them. Who hit him? That fucking dude over there hit him. What one? The one with the gun or the one? The one with the blue shirt over there.
Look at all these plainclothesmen in these sneakers.
Why would you run him over?
No nameplates, nothing.
So it says here, just received a disturbing message from a local family on September 19th, 2025. During the funeral of their loved one, police harassed the family members throughout the day. As soon as they arrived at the funeral home, police swarmed one family member over a traffic warrant, despite him having gone to court the day before, and took him to jail, causing him to miss his own brother's funeral. As the funeral ended, nearly 10 undercover police vehicles swarmed the parking lot. One officer, identified by a family as Sergeant Torres, claimed it was, quote, not the law, quote, to give names and badge numbers. It's correct. It's usually policy, but the law that we could probably cite is Freedom of Information Act or the Nevada Open Records Act, because technically they're the holder of that information and they have a duty to give you that information, but they don't train their law enforcement officers properly on the law, so they wouldn't know these things. Anywho, where was I? Okay, during this chaos, an officer intentionally sped up and ran over Daniel A, crushing him under a vehicle and even crashing into the funeral home building. Photo of the officers is in the comment. If you can ID him, please share his name. Daniel suffered 3 seizures while waiting for an ambulance, which took 18 minutes to arrive and render aid. Let's see here. The family has video footage of the ordeal and is working to obtain surveillance from nearby businesses. If anyone in the... Oh, and I lost it.
Why would you run him over?
And can we go ahead and say that link? There's another link that links Torres. It's a short, YouTube short.
Yeah, let me share this tab here. This is the officer in the comments, folks. So if you have seen this officer, let me see if I can zoom in on his face here.
Yeah, if you know his name, reach out to us.
Reach out to us or reach out to Reno Cop Watch on Facebook, folks. So let me bring that away here. And you said there was another link in the file?
Yeah, it should be of Torres. When we had dealings with them, I want to show you guys this butt crack Sergeant Torres, who works with the Reno Police Department, who didn't want to identify and then give us some lawful directive to step away from the vehicle when we were asking for badge numbers and stuff.
I don't see it in the description. I don't see it in our links file.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Do apologize for the inconvenience here, folks. So we're
no, we good. We good. We chilling right now. We good. We good. Good. We chilling. All right, let me find this video really quick.
Mary Jennings, I hope they do too, but usually we know how that works out. They investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing because guess what? They caught the criminal. The criminal.
Let me see if I can find it. Nope. It's probably going to take me forever to find this video. Yikes. So many videos on here. I thought I already had it queued up.
Or do we want to cover it next time?
Well, give me a second here. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay.
Talk about something else.
Got nothing else to talk about. Let's see here. Did I cover everything in my stuff here? So, yeah, like we said, Chief Catherine Nance is now on paid administrative leave, so she's getting a paid vacation, folks, courtesy of the Reno city of Reno. Let's see here. Image file. Let's pull that back up. So, and again, she came from California, an agency in California, and they found her, and we're paying her almost $270,000 for being a police chief, and because she didn't want to do her job and investigate and weed out the bad apples, now she's on paid administrative leave. Okay, so
I sent you the link in the private chat.
Oh, private chat. Okay, thank you. Let me go ahead and pull that up here real quick here. Copy. Okay, let me go over here. Paste.
Like, share, and subscribe. It's getting warm up in here. It's getting hot up in here. Take my clothes off.
It's getting hot in here.
Shout out to our brother Nelly.
Remove ad. Okay, here we go. Here's the short.
So this is Torres, that sergeant that was on the scene of the person getting ran over. This is him right here in full uniform being a tyrant, of course. Check it out. We got a fifth vehicle showing up here on the scene. Can you zoom in? You 10-8, man? Can I get you identified real quick? He said nope. Can I get you identified real quick for the people? Can I get you identified real quick for the people? Can I get you identified real quick for the people? Sure, it's right there. It's right there? Yeah. Back up from the car? Yeah, please. Is that a lawful order? Yes. What law is it? Safety officer. Please back up from the car. What law is it? What law is it?
Never mind, you can stand right there. I'll stand right here.
I know where I can stand. You don't intimidate nobody. You're live on YouTube. Learn it. What law is it? Just turn his camera on.
Yeah. Yeah, you ask them what if it's a lawful order, they go, yeah, because they think a lawful order is anything that comes out of their mouth.
Right.
And then you ask them what law it is, they go mute because guess what? They can't. And it's better for them to remain silent than try to answer that question and have the judge just totally shoot down their false narratives.
What NRS code is it? You're sitting over here in my face looking retarded. What NRS code is it?
Okay.
Exactly.
Meeting call of a tyrant. Okay.
Unlawful order is what it is. Learn the law. Xander was on his helmet. Hey, shout out to our brother Xander, man. He's a freedom fighter right there. Shout out to Xander, the educator. Shout out to Lieutenant Chance. Shout out to all of our team members under the Sacramento Community Watch. Shout out to Reno
Levi Audits.
Now, I don't know which way to point, but
yeah, I got to point this way for you. And,
okay. And shout out
cameras
to
are
Audit. Shout out to Dakota. Shout out to all of our undercover folks that we have out here working the streets with us. Shout out to all the auditors that we ever work with. Shout out to everybody for doing this thing.
Shout out to the auditors that we featured tonight, folks. Links are in the description. Again, everything is in the description pretty much. We try to put it there so that way we can reference our sources. That's really important to us. So,
and folks, we do got some awesome merchandise for y'all to check out. Some cool sweatshirts, some hoodies, some socks, some all just types of shit, man. Check it out in the link in the description for sure.
So we're going to call it a night. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday night. We probably try to do it again this Saturday, so keep an eye out. We may do it early in the afternoon, or we might do it on a Saturday night. But please come again and join us later this week. We hope to see you then.
Yes, sir.
Anything else, Chief?
We're good.
Have a good one, man. Peace.